the alligator pears, Annie.
Huh. Johnny! It's your mother-in-law.
Oh, hello, dear. Would you mind fixing the place cards for me? I'm so late. They're right in there on the desk.
Certainly, dear.
The girl took so long to fix my hair, I didn't get out of the place till 6:30. Still sopping wet.
You should have made an earlier appointment.
Yes, I should. I thought I'd put Judge Doolittle on my right, of course.
Naturally.
And Mr. Carter, I suppose I'll have to have him on my left.
You seem to think I've never done this before.
No, dear, it's just that I never have.
You have the wine glasses on the wrong side, Annie.
The left side was the right side where I worked before.
The right side with the water glasses, Annie.
How do you think the table looks?
Isn't it a little crowded?
Oh, that girl will drive me crazy.
You know, I used to think that John and Eunice Doolittle...
Yes?
There was nothing in it. What a lovely girl.
Would you be a dear and see if Annie has the appetizers fixed?
Why, of course, my dear. I think you have too many on the plate, Annie, and shouldn't they be garnished? Where's the silver tray, the one I gave them?
I don't know how many hands they expect you to have around this place. There's just so much a body can do. I'm only human.
I'll fix the canopies for you, Annie, as you seem to have so much to do. A little bit too much vinegar in the salad dressing, I'm afraid, Annie.
I'm only human.
Oh, your potatoes aren't going to burn, are they? I'm afraid to put them on too early.
I'm leaving.
You're what?
Right now. You can stand just so much, and I'm only human.
But you can't do that. What's the matter?
I can't please everybody.
Oh. But Annie, my guest will be here any minute.
Well, I'll see you through dinner, but I'm leaving at 9 o'clock sharp in order to catch the 9:30 ferry boat to Staten Island. And nobody's going to stop me. I'm only human.
Watch the potatoes, Annie.
Dear, Annie has so much to do with the extra guests and everything. Don't you think we'd better humor her tonight and sort of leave her alone?
But you asked me to see about the canopies.
Well, I know, but it's a great deal for one person to do, and too many of us telling her what to do only upsets her.
Well, I was only trying to help.
Oh, there's Johnny.
Hi.
I bet you forgot the wine.
Oh, Grandpa's favorite tipple. Called up Doolittle's club and found out. Pretty nice, huh? It's burgundy and it sparkles. Here, have Annie chillin', Mother. Gosh, they'll be here any minute. Hey, come on, you better hurry up and get dressed. How's everything going?
Everything's lovely. An ultimatum from Annie, and this one's final. She's through tonight.
Tonight?
It's all right, though. She'll see us through dinner.
Oh. I don't see why you have so much trouble with servants out of the office and get all the help we want.
I'd like to change places with you just for one day.
Jane, for Pete's sake, what did you do with the witch hazel?
I didn't have it. Look on the third shelf back of the eye wash.
You're always putting things behind things.
That was a brilliant idea of yours asking Eunice Doolittle at the last minute.
Well, she and the judge are sort of like corned beef and cabbage. They're always together.
And that impossible twerp Carter. I suppose you had to ask him, too.
Well, Eunice had some sort of a date with Carter, so what could I do? Gosh, I not only do all that guy's work for him, I feed him as well. Well, it's all going to be different when my name goes up there on that door.
Johnny, you really think so?
Well, it's practically up there now. What's for dinner tonight?
Roast beef.
Roast beef, Doolittle's delight.
You know, I tried to have Annie make Yorkshire pudding, but she never heard of it.
It's all right. Between roast beef and Higgins against Higgins, how can we lose? So, that's going to be all right, my name up there on the door. Doolittle.
Mr. Smith?
Doolittle.
Hutch?
And Mason.
Oh, Johnny.
Well, didn't I win my motion for a new trial on Higgins against Higgins? I had a memo from Doolittle today.
You did? What did he say?
He said he couldn't have handled it better himself. When he eats from your table tonight, he'll eat out of my hand. And will I tell Carter?
And will we hop to Normandy?
And will we go places?
Now, will we do things? Darling, I don't like that tie. Wear the blue one.
Holy mackerel.
Johnny, does your name have to be last?
Well, for the time being, anyway. Gosh, you know what it means to a man to get into a firm like that?
You know what it means to a firm to get a man like you in it? Here, hook me up.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice neck you got there.
As nice as Eunice Doolittle's?
You know, what do I know about Eunice Doolittle's neck? Never even noticed she had one. Hey, you know what time it is? Get dressed, will you?
Well, I am dressed.
Well, come on, then. Oh, Granite Puss will be here any minute.
Good evening.
Well, Judge, good evening. I have great news for you tonight, Judge. We're having roast beef.
What?
Roast beef for dinner.
Would you care for some more wine, Judge Doolittle?
What's that?
More wine?
Yes, thank you.
Annie, some more wine for Judge Doolittle.
There ain't any more.
Annie, a salad fork for Judge Doolittle.
I put one there.
The funniest thing happened the other day, Judge Doolittle. I ran across the yearbook of my husband's class in college. In the class prophecy, he was picked as the one most likely to succeed.
What's that?
The other day, I ran across the yearbook in my husband's class in college, and in the class prophecy...
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Higgins against Higgins is a pretty important case, isn't it?
Well, we like to think all of our cases are important. The little client of today may be the big client of tomorrow.
Oh, you're so right, Judge.
For instance, we got a client the other day that...
Oh, dear. What happened to your ice cream, Annie?
I told you to get that ice box fixed.
Annie, give this note to Mr. Mason. Is it true, Judge Doolittle, something new is going to happen in the firm this week?
Excuse me.
What?
Excuse me, please.
Oh, yes, we're going to have a blood transfusion. I'm only speaking metaphorically, of course. What I mean is that we're getting some new blood into the firm, appointing a junior partner.
Oh.
Couldn't stand serve the coffee, could you, Annie?
No.
No. All right, now, here's $7, and I'll send you...
I want my $12 now.
All right, Annie, I'll get it for you. I'll get it, maybe.
That's the way we keep an old firm young. I've been doing this
Excuse me, please.
Johnny.
every 5 years. But it's quite a job to pick the right man.
I shouldn't think so. Surely it's a question of merit.
As a rule, I trust my own judgment. But when it comes to picking men,
Excuse me, please.
Johnny.
I think there's nothing like a woman's intuition.
Oh, you're so right, Judge.
Of course, Eunice doesn't know much about law, but she's traveled all over the world, and she does know people. 5 years ago, it was at her suggestion that I took Mr. Hutch into the firm. It went out so well that...
I beg your pardon. I'm very sorry.
This year, I have again consulted my daughter. And now, a new name moves up on the door of our offices. Beginning next Monday, the name of the firm will be Doolittle, Messerschmitt, Doolittle, Hutch, and Carter.
Well, Carter, that's... Congratulations. That's wonderful, isn't it? Isn't it? I always knew you had it in you, Carter. Well, I'd like to propose a toast to the new partner. But we seem to have run out of wine. There isn't any more wine.